I ain't getting no American alligator. It's the perfect animal to get if you're trying to be shit out of luck at the end of the day. I'm Louie, Flexin Pythons. We're reacting today again to Reach Out Reptiles. You missed the last one. They're doing a series called Superdwarf vs. the World. The last one, I'm gonna put it up in the right-hand corner so that way if you missed it, you can catch up. He breaks down what he would rate the Superdwarf on like a pet level kind of thing, on ease of care, all these different categories, and now he's going to other people and they're picking their animal and they're gonna rate their animal, and then it's gonna go head to head against the Superdwarf. We're gonna figure out what one gets the better score, what one makes a better pet numbers wise. If you haven't checked out Reach Out Reptiles yet, please go down in the description. A link to their channel is going to be down there, as well as a link to their original video. So we're going to be reacting to the video Superdwarf vs. American Alligator.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of Superdwarf versus the World! Might be kind of a weird mashup, but we are going to compare Superdwarfs, which on our scale, in our 10 categories, stacked up to a 79.5.
Superdwarf, baby. Team Superdwarf. Let's go. Hey, yo, it's time, baby. It's time. You need to calm down. You ain't fixing to eat right now. Let's go. Let's go, Superdwarf.
Alright guys, we're here at Tinley Park in ARBC, and we got Juliette Brewer, who surprised me by showing up.
Yeah.
So we used to work together. That was
Yeah, that was a good time.
I'm sure you guys recognize her from social media and stuff, but the capacity that I worked with you, you were basically managing all the animals at the zoo there.
Yeah, I was doing that and then a lot of feeding in the back of
Right.
all of the rack systems and stuff. Those are the two
like,
dynamics
the
that I
job
did.
that you all want to have.
Yeah, let me
the
tell
job
you,
that
it's not as
have.
glamorous.
We're doing Superdwarf versus the World.
Okay.
What kind of species do you want to talk? You have like 80 that you can choose from.
Yeah, but I'm gonna choose American Alligator.
American alligators.
I love them.
Okay.
Oh, we know you love them, Juliette. How do we know that, though? How do we know? You would rather take an L than pick any other animal. Because by picking the American alligator, you know you're losing. You know you're gonna lose this. It's an alligator. What kind of pet is that gonna make? Not the ideal pet for most people.
What is the wow factor of an American alligator? So 10 would be like, this is amazing, and a 1 would be like a pet rock.
I'm gonna give my opinion real quick. Wow factor. I would give the American alligator a 9. But I am interested, down in the comments below, I want you to let me know, what would you give the American alligator if you had to give it a score?
I personally would say they're a high 10, a perfect 10, pure 10, 100%.
Highest ceiling as you can get. Huh?
Right above there. Yeah, I would probably easily say 10. They're just so diverse in their personality and their everything.
I don't think that's biased at all. If I saw it in a zoo, I'd be like, dang, yo, that's an alligator. Yo, if I saw it in someone's house as a pet, wow. Like, what you doing, man? Where you keep that thing? Where you feed it? Yo, you got both your hands still? That's crazy.
Is like, how diverse are they as a species? So like with Superdwarf retics, you get different sizes, different morphs.
Yeah.
The American alligator, what do you get?
Yeah, I mean, underneath like the crocodilian family, tons and tons. There's such a wide variety.
But American alligator.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, if she could go outside, you can't pick stuff outside the basket, girl. In the basket, you got American alligator, play with that. You can't be playing out here. You can't play with no Mexican alligators. You ain't gonna be messing with no Canadian, let me get some syrup alligators. No, you got a freedom gator. That's it. You got your freedom gator right there, American alligator. That's what you got to work with.
Not a lot. Just American alligator, variations and colorations and stuff. There's here and there's a lot of things, but not
There's
as far
albino,
as
there's
there's albino, there's pied. We have one that
And they're all $20,000 to $50,000 each.
no,
What's our number then? 1 is nothing, 10 is
like a
amazing.
2.
Okay. Yeah,
Is that fair? 2? I was gonna say 3, but that felt like I was giving too much.
If you want a 3, you can go for it.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 3 just because I freaking love them.
Hey, she bringing in the love factor. Yo, if you love something, you can give it an extra point, we found out. I mean, she gave it an extra point. It went from a 2 to a 3. Is anyone gonna be upset if she's biased a little bit? If she keeps giving little love points, little extra points because of love, it's not like they're gonna beat the Superdwarf. If anything, I feel like Garrett might be looking at this as sympathy points. Look, we know the American alligator, it can kill someone. It could straight up kill someone. It could just bite you and you be done. Not saying they all do that, but it's a possibility, right? So by all means, if you have a 2 and you say, you know what, I love them, let me make it a 3, sympathy. Sympathy, right, Garrett? Yo, have the 3. Have the 3, because we know at the end of the day, there ain't no way that an alligator score is gonna get anywhere close to a 79.5. Shoot, if it gets past a 40, I'll kind of be surprised.
That'll always be my give them
Bonus
over.
point for the love. Okay, how about their attainability? If I want to go get me an American alligator, how easy is that to get? And is it like a 10, like that's a really bad spot, or
Yeah.
1 is...
I would say it always depends on where you live. East Coast, probably not that hard to attain an American alligator. I live in California. It's very hard you shouldn't keep them. They're very legal in California, but so it just makes the accessibility a little bit harder. But on the East Coast, it's probably easy to go pick up like a regular slider. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. So it's like getting like a little red-headed slider. So probably Say East Coast 10, West Coast like a 2.
So if we
I'm on the West Coast. Yo, it's a 2 over here. So she said a 2 on the West, a 10 on the East. Why does it feel so weird that is it that easy just to give someone an alligator out there?
you split the difference, we'll go with a 6. Is
Okay.
that good?
Yep.
Does that sound fair?
Perfect.
Is that what you're gonna say?
I was gonna say 7.
Oh.
I may have to start doing half points because there's a lot of
6.5.
contention.
I am the worst
6.
at this. I'll be like, give me a definite answer. I'm like,
No,
I
you're doing
can't.
great. All right.
Yo, she extremely biased a little bit, but 6.5, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. She knows better than we do, right?
How about their personality?
15.
Yo, she was excited for that. She says, personality. Let's go. You know an alligator got personality. Now, she's not saying, hey, it's got nice personality. Or, hey, it's got a very understanding type of personality. It's very empathetic. It's got an empathetic personality. Yo, she's not saying that. She's just saying, yo, it got personality.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. 1 to 10, she says 15. All right.
I love all my gators. They all have such different personalities. So we have every size variety from 8-inch gator to like literally an 8-foot, 9-foot gator.
Okay.
And the personalities of each of them are wildly different. But Darth Gator, our big dominant male, if I'm walking around the corner, not even making noise, he comes over. And like we have people, hundreds of people going through our zoo. He doesn't care about anybody. He literally is like, I am Darth Gator. I own this place. If you think that you even kind of do,
He's
let
been
me
around for
show
a
you.
while.
So personality, she gives it a 15. That's a good rating because, hey, do they have personality? Absolutely. What kind of personalities? I see them mad and angry. Is that the same type of... I don't know. I see them furious. I see them hungry. I see them... What kind of mood are you in if you just feel like chomping on things? Personality 15, that checks out.
Like support industries. If I want to own an alligator, how many like prepackaged options do I have? Is that a really well-developed market?
Yeah, I will say as a smaller one, pretty easy. Basic care, you need some water, land, appropriate heating. As adult, you need rooms, literally rooms,
Yeah.
water, and with obviously tanks full of stuff. And
Well, and obviously, if we were going to get a gator, we would want to plan for the life of that.
oh, I would hope everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus a bathtub, 3,000-4,000 pounds. That's a good sized bathtub.
pretty big.
You've made it if your gator can fit.
Not my bathtub.
No, not my
Yeah.
bathtub. Yeah.
Made it.
If I can put a 1,000-pound gator in my tub, I've made it. I'd probably say for reality of it, just like because it gets so large, it's not like a 0, but also they have 5 to 7 years.
And they
before
do have
get
like
there.
gator chow because there is like a
Oh yeah.
skin trade.
Oh
so there's
yeah,
some
yeah.
of
And
that
that's got all the
stuff.
proteins in it. All
So you gotta
of
give
the-
them a couple points for that.
Yeah, so that's why we're gonna sit here in the middle.
What's the middle? You have to put a number on it.
I'll do a 6 again because they're great.
Yo, give them some love. Julia, give them a 7.
Okay, 6.
Reality probably 5, but yeah.
Super biased. How are they to interact with?
Okay, so my gator that I've had for 12 years that I got to personally raise up, pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
good. But also at the same time, if I didn't raise it up and I just had to, like in the wild, like 0, -15, like, because they're just so incredible. They're hunters, they're designed to spook you in a way that no one's ever prepared for because they can't go forward, they go sideways. So, no, you wouldn't think about that necessarily. They can't run, so they're like, or they can run, but like literally here to there, and they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna need a 45-minute break.
You have to also include the occasional interaction where a human gets eaten by one. Not like in captivity, obviously.
Yeah,
but
I was
like,
gonna say let's separate that. Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah, 1,000%.
they're a top predator. They
Oh no,
eat
for sure.
fleshy mammals.
Oh no, I agree.
Right? So,
I agree. Yeah.
yeah.
So if you don't give them the time, they will get vicious and they're just man-eating. But reality is not that bad. But I'd probably say a 4.
Okay.
Because I've got a gator that's 6 feet, wants to eat my guts.
Yeah.
Every time I can
But
show
you
you.
can also have a relationship where
Oh,
you can interact
for-
in amazing ways.
Oh, incredible.
Okay, cool. 4. Moving
He's
on.
the worst.
Juliet, what is your scoring system? Is this like you give it a 4 based off of how many limbs you have, and then as the gators start biting them off, you know, like we're gonna give it a 3 now. Oh, yo, we're giving it a 2. Oh, I'm hopping around on one leg, yo. You down to a 1, my guy? Hey, I can definitely see interacting with alligators being fun. Gonna be fun while it lasts.
How about their ease of care? 1 is like they're super hard to take care of, and 10 is like, oh, they're so easy.
I mean, reality is really easy.
Okay.
What do you consider easy? If I gotta clean my Superdwarf's enclosure right, open it, I take them out, I put them in another container somewhere, and I start cleaning it out. An alligator? Yo, is it that easy? Is that easy? You wanna clean out an alligator's enclosure? Is it like easy? That's easy. Alligator, that's not easy. That's not easy. Juliet, you crazy as hell a little bit. You ain't gonna tell me alligators easy to care for. No, they're not easy to care for. Getting a big enclosure, all the stuff that you need for it sounds like it is hard to take care of them. Now, I can say, say money's not an issue. Even if I had unlimited amounts of money, it still sounds hard. Unless I'm also paying Juliet to be taking care of it for, hey, come over, yo, I got a bunch of money, don't even worry about it. You come over, you take care of it. Easy care, hey, 10 out of 10. Why? Yo, Juliette takes care of them for me. But if you make enough money and you can have Juliette come over and take care of your animals, hey, that's how you know you made it.
They are designed to be able to do anything, survive anything, down to if their arm falls off, they can turn off the blood flow to their arm. Like they're literally designed to survive. Where they can go into super low temperature, so it's okay if you don't have the appropriate heating for X amount of time or whatever, they're fine. There's
What topic were we talking about? But before we go any further, I always like to stop when I learn something. And I learned something, guys. If an alligator loses a limb or like an arm, it could just be like, yo, stop bleeding. And then it stops? That's nuts. Talking about some blood flow control. You know an alligator ain't gonna have no erectile dysfunction.
and they've also to wear the opposite way where there is a million trillion degrees and they're like, just chilling, here I am. They're literally just designed to live. So...
I think our next one is durability.
Oh no! Okay.
That's what it was. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait, what are we talking about? I totally forgot what we were talking about.
Uh-oh, okay.
Let's
Can
just
you
do
ask
that one
this
first.
question in another
Durability,
way?
that's the answer. What's the score?
10, easy 10.
Easy. Okay.
That one is easy. Durability, easy 10. Don't even gotta think about it. Why? Yo, look at one. Look at one. You know those tactical vests, right? You got all your ammunition in it, like military vests, right? Or now regular Joes have them and they run around acting like they're military. I'm not hating, I just want you to understand what I'm talking about. Well, inside there, it's a plate carrier inside of the plates, right? Well, you take the plates out and basically that's what's on an alligator, all over an alligator. Like durability is hell.
I'd probably say a 4. The hands-on maintenance to keep.
She gives it a 4. The hands-on maintenance. Maybe give it a 2. Give it a 2. You said hands-on maintenance. I don't even got to go no farther. Yo, hands-on maintenance. You need your hands for it, right? What can an alligator do? Hey, you could easily be like this. You could have one hand. You go, yo, you like this now. Now there's no hands-on maintenance. There's just maintenance now.
Nice is a lot. It's
And they're
constant.
big, so just every...
Yeah, and they're big.
It's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
like
yeah.
keeping a turtle, which is fairly high maintenance. Except...
Did Garrett just say it's kind of like keeping a turtle? Garrett, what kind of turtles you talking about? You talking about like capturing a Blastoise or something? I don't know if I want to get a turtle now either, to be honest. What kind of turtles you keeping?
times however many.
I was gonna say, I was like,
pounds.
yeah.
Like an aquatic turtle, it's a
Yeah.
similar kid.
Yeah.
Except now it's 800 pounds.
Very different than a turtle. I'm gonna really quick say it's very different than a turtle. Yeah.
Okay, how about risk factor or safety factor for the keeper? So 1 would be like, this thing is probably gonna kill me or hurt me someday, and a 10 would be, oh no, they're harmless.
I'd give it a 1.
There's a little bit of safety there, a little bit. This is reasonable. Risk factor 1 to 10. Your risk is high. The risk, like I said, if an animal can go, if you start out like this, and an animal can make it go from this to this in just one interaction, risk factor high.
They're not good for pets. Like they're not pets.
Okay.
So
very risky to have an American alligator.
yeah, it's not the first time. I've gotten bruises on my back from when I had to hold Darth Vader when he was younger because he would whip around because I'm just holding him, trying to take all of his angstiness. So I'm like, that's fine, I can do this. Let me absorb it, and I absorb that ish. Like,
Yeah. So
Shout out to Thomas. That's the dude that edits Garrett's videos. It says ish right there with the question mark. Yo, it's a substitute word. She's basically saying shit. She basically said, hey, I absorbed that shit. Respect it. Put some respect on my name. I'm gonna absorb that. Hey, I'm a tank, baby. I'm a tank.
So now we have a bonus category. This can be about anything you want or anything you feel like we might have missed
Yeah.
on alligator. So you can create your own category and score them 0 to 10.
okay, I'm gonna give him a 0. Bonus is
Yo, Juliette, it's already been hard enough on you. It's been hard enough on the American alligator, on the Freedom alligator. It's been hard enough. Scores have been low. You've had 4s, 2 and 3. You've had low scores. This is your chance to get a few more points. Get a few more points back. You pick something 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. You gotta put your game face on, girl. You gotta pick something. You gotta try to win. Are we not trying to win? What's a good category you could have came up with? Like teeth. Like how many? Like does this animal have a lot of teeth? Yo, 10 to 10. Crap ton of teeth.
0 bonus.
Don't
Is that the first
0 bonus.
Everyone's
0.
going for the easy 10s. So this is an easy spot to get you 10
All right,
points.
what's your bonus 0?
They're invasive species. Be careful. The reason why they're invasive species is because they'll eat anything. Like I said earlier, they're crazy durable. They're designed to live. They can withstand anything. They're very dangerous. Hands-on stuff is a lot. If you have that American alligator in your home in a bathtub in a tank and somebody goes over and they're like, oh, cute. You obviously have it as a pet. It must be a sweetheart. It doesn't have to be a sweetheart. Some of their hands in gets bit. Like,
Don't be putting your hand no alligator thing. Yo, it must be a sweetheart. Yo, You must be an idiot. Must be a sweetheart. It's an alligator.
I could go on him. So
And the way that they're popping up in different places, do you think that's probably mostly people that got them as pets? Like in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, they always
Yeah.
find like a 4-foot alligator. Once it gets
Yeah.
4 feet, people are like,
No.
this is crazy.
gonna let it go. Yeah, I mean
toss
that's what the consensus is, 100%. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, always so
Awesome.
good.
It's good to see you.
Be always good to see
We'll see
you.
how alligators do against the Superdwarfs. You guys have a good one.
We're gonna win.
No, you're not. The 3 high scores that it had, the wow factor, the personality, the durability, it only got high scores in the main traits you need if you're looking for a pet that could possibly take a limb, hit you with the tail, give you a concussion. You're basically picking an animal, if you don't have any type of weapon or anything like that, and you had to fight this animal head on, you're picking a pet that's gonna whoop your ass 10 out of 10 times. I ain't getting no American alligator. It's the perfect animal to get if you're trying to be shit out of luck at the end of the day. Keep in mind though, I have no training with alligators, so I personally would be SOL. Juliette, not so much. She made for that.
Superdwarfs win this week. Stay tuned for next week's episode.
That was Garrett from Reach Out Reptiles and Juliette Brewer from Prehistoric Pets, also the Reptile Zoo up in California. One of the craziest things I think we learned in this video was the fact that an alligator, it can lose an arm, it can lose something, all of a sudden it can just stop blood flow so it doesn't bleed out. I'm pretty sure I heard that right. If I heard it wrong, let me know in the comments below. But I trust Julia. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. She said it can lose an arm. It can just make it so no blood flow. It just stops bleeding. You ain't got to worry about no erectile dysfunctions. Now, Superdwarfs won. Is that a surprise? No. No. How come? Because it went up against an American alligator. How good of a pet is that? We've already talked about it this whole time. Don't get one. She even said don't get one. So the Superdwarf is 1-0. Beating the American alligator. I'm excited to watch what the Superdwarf is going to be compared to next. If you got this far and you like this video, please go down there, hit the subscribe button, and hit the like button. If you want to follow me on social media, it's Flexin Pythons on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. New videos coming out every Friday, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss one. Appreciate y'all for watching. Until the next one, y'all have a good one.